Hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you get some benefit from listening to these Dhamma talks. There are longer talks available on the playlist if you're interested. Today's quote is from Ram Dass. He was once a professor at Harvard University, and he and a friend of his started experimenting with LSD, and he became famous. He went to India, met a guru, became a guru himself. So here's a quote from Ram Dass. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Now that's kind of self-obvious. If we're quiet, we're more likely to hear birds singing or dogs barking, or right now there's a lawnmower going outside the house. But the real quiet is quieting the mind so that it's not proliferating. Proliferations are another word for saṅkhāras. The mind's natural state is to be thinking all the time. Social scientists claim that we have at least 10,000 thoughts a day. I think it's more, but I haven't counted. So the quiet that we're aiming for is, there's another quote similar to this. It says, be still and know that I am God. So don't get turned off by the word God, the absolute or the perfection or whatever fantastic thing that we don't understand. We will make contact when we're quiet, and we cannot make contact when the mind is just chattering out of control. That's important. So to help discipline the mind, we need to find appropriate environment. Sometimes it's just our bedroom. We just go into the quietest room in the house and sit down and try and practice a meditation technique that keeps, with practice, quiets the mind from running off in all directions. That's the first step of seclusion. We seclude ourselves physically from distractions, the television, people talking in the other room, whatever it might be. The next one is, ideally, if we can go in a natural environment, something like a forest, sit beside a river, out in a field, on a hillside, anywhere where all the sounds are natural, not man-made. The most difficult sound for us, the most distracting sound for us, is a human voice. We have a history. It's genetic that we perk up when we hear a human voice. We're curious, instantly curious about what we're hearing from a human voice. So the real quiet is when we quiet the mind, and we quiet by closing our eyes, getting into a quiet location if possible. We lose interest in hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. We start withdrawing our interest in the body and the pleasures and displeasures that occur in and around the body, and we just keep the mind focused for longer and longer periods of time without moving. When the body says, hey, I'm uncomfortable, oh, that my knee hurts or my butt hurts, we don't listen. We just maintain our concentration, which is leading us to a stillness. When we're still, the Dhamma just percolates like a carbonated bubble in the bottom of a glass. It just percolates up to the surface. It pops into the surface of consciousness, and we get inspiration, we get insight, we get guidance, we get comfort, And this can happen when the mind is still. And it cannot happen when the mind is chattering, when all of our compulsions and obsessions are with having experiences through the six sense doors. So keep the practice, keep the mind directed in the direction of stillness. And when that occurs, you're bound to be blessed. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, cut.